Welcome back to the More Than Hoops podcast, episode 2. This episode is going to be about music. We're going to just talk music. We're going to talk about how college, athletes, college students use music to, cope or get through college. So to my right of me, I have Chase Mckeey. To my left, I have Darius George. Both of them are very good friends of mine. We're just going to sit and we're going to talk about music. So first off, I'll start it by just saying, I use music, to get through a lot of things, tough times, throughout college. Maybe like, I know me being a journalism major, I have to write a lot of papers. So I use music to, lock in. I kind of like to listen to slower music sometimes when I'm doing work, to lock in and be able to focus and get whatever task I have to do done. So I use it on that note. And then also I just use music just to relax, to chill. I don't really watch TV all that much. I tend to sit at home in my room and just listen to music. I've been listening to music ever since I was a kid. Music is really, like my life. So I'll let one of these guys explain how they use music probably throughout life and, in college. So I'm gonna start with Darius.
Yeah, I don't know what I would do without music for real. I mean, music gets me through a lot. Basketball, hard times. I listen to slow music before a game to soothe me down, calm me down before the game because I get real anxious. And throughout the day, doing homework, I listen to music. I go to sleep listening to music. And my favorite type of music is probably R&B.
I just use music to kind of, keep me in my own world. It could be, before a game to get me hype. I listen to a lot of like chill stuff now. I be just, laid back. But yeah, I think the biggest thing, it just keeps me like sane, just keeps me like in my own space, lets me think. So, yeah.
Would you guys say that your music taste has changed as you got older? Like, would you say like you may not listen to things that you used to listen to now, or you may listen to new things now that you probably didn't want to hear back then?
Yeah, like growing up, my mom would listen to a lot of R&B, like say for like Mary J. Blige and Leah. And like growing up, like going through middle school, I always listened to rap. But like now that I'm older, like I understand that music. Now I listen to more like a soft tone spoken music.
What about you?
Yeah, like the same thing, like growing up, like listening to my mom's music. When you're young, you're like, like turn this off. But like as I've gotten older, that's honestly listen to that kind of music like just as much as rap. So
Just recently I started listening to more slower music, especially I've been reading books, just about mental process with athletes and how to relax yourself before games. And a lot of people say that listening to like sped up, maybe fast paced rap music, things like that aren't probably the best for some people, that can make you over anxious about the task that you're about to do. So I've been listening to a lot of slower music, and I've seen drastic changes in my performance, in the sport that I play, just because I listen to slower music and it kind of like relaxes me throughout, the process of getting ready for a game. Maybe after a game, if it was a tough game, like Darius said, I use it, sometimes when I'm going through things, maybe in life, like, having a breakup, we all been there. So, just listening to music, some music, is for certain areas in your life. I would say, like if I'm feeling good, I may wake up and listen to something fast paced. If I'm, just chilling, I might just listen to maybe something smooth. Is there any type of music that you listen to that nobody would know that you listen to?
Yeah, so on my playlist, I have like a little low-key playlist. I listen to Justin Bieber a lot. I really like him. When I was younger, I used to listen to him when he first came out, but now that he's really popping, he's grown up, he's matured, I relate to a lot of his lyrics. So he's a good artist. I listen to him a lot. He's my low-key artist.
Mine would probably be like kind of like Afro, like Dave, like Burna Boy. They just, I don't know, it's like a different style of music, but they talk about a lot of real like stuff that they go through. So, but it's just in a different way. So I kind of like it.
I got a lot of on my playlist. On my playlist, I have a lot of, some jazz music thrown in there. I have a lot of music just without rap sometimes. Sometimes I think with me, the thing that I look for in music is probably like the beat, or like the rhythm of the song. I kind of look at that more than I look at words, so I kind of look at, how it makes me feel, how it makes me move, how it make me dance at the time. And that all comes from the beat. But one of the low-key artists that I listen to, that's probably not low-key to these two, but maybe out there to you guys, is Erykah Badu. I only listen to her because my mom used to play her a lot. My sister, she would have travel basketball, and she would play, in games far, far, far across the country. And we would go and just ride to Erykah Badu albums, and it would low-key like just put me to sleep in the car. It made me feel calm and relaxed. So I've been listening to a lot of that on like days when I'm trying to just relax myself and not be over anxious about things. I tend to look that way and just listen to a little bit of Erykah Badu, maybe some jazz in there. Would you say that you like live music? Like, do you like concerts a lot? Would you like prefer live music for some songs over, just like a regular song?
Yeah, there's some songs I listen to. I like the acoustic better because you can actually like really hear them sing. And like say like for example, Justin Bieber, he has an acoustic Christmas album, and that's really good. It's really festive, and you can actually hear him sing. You can hear what he's talking about.
I think for me it just depends like on the artist, because I went to a Georgia Smith concert and that was like much more of an experience than like listening like on Spotify, because she can like really sing, so you can just hear all of it. And then I've been to like a Drake concert, and like obviously he's a great performer, but some stuff like that just sounds better like in headphones. So yeah.
So if I were to pass you the aux in the car, what would probably be the first song that you play? And if it's somebody that
right
the viewers don't know, then maybe you could put them on. But what's something, if I passed you the aux right now and was like, Darius, play something good.
My favorite song right now is Pipe Down by Drake. He just came out with Certified Lover Boy like a couple months ago, and that's been on repeat, so that's probably my favorite song right now. I'll probably play that.
I don't know. It depends on my mood. I've been listening to a lot of Adele lately. I might turn that on.
Adele?
Yeah.
Her new album hard.
Her new album is good. I think if you got in my car, you would probably hear Brent Faiyaz as soon as you open the door. I mean, he's just like my kind of vibe with music. It's not too fast, but at the same time, it's not slow sometimes, but he has slow music, but he also has it's just like a smooth, I can't explain it to you, but you should go listen to Brent Faiyaz if you haven't. But that's been kind of my wave. He dropped a song not too long ago, probably like 2 days ago, but I'm waiting for an album. His last album was just excellent all the way through. And I'm waiting for him to drop something new. Because like Darius said, I've been listening to Certified Lover Boy by Drake. I haven't heard Adele's album yet, but I'm going to give that a listen. But yeah, I probably would put Brent on as soon as you got into the car. That's just I just want to set the mood for the car ride. So that right there is going to wrap up our podcast. This is episode 2. More Than Hoops. Thank you to my guests, Chase and Darius. And yeah.